Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm just gonna talk about the game from last night, and as well as some predictions towards the third game of the NBA Finals this year, which is going to happen in Cleveland for the first time, well, in a year. But yeah, so let's get to it. Okay, meanwhile, I'm just gonna open some packs on 2K17. I bought a box of playoffs players, so hopefully I can get some of the new cards out there, like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson will be the best. Plenty of other options out there, but just saying. So, last night's game was, I would say, displays just how scary the Warriors could be. First of all, that game was nothing like the first game where the Warriors really took care of business and played almost perfectly in terms of turnovers. That was just a very good game. But so this game we had yesterday was obviously a different game because we do see that there are problems that the Warriors have that the Cavaliers can expose. So here we got a Ruby. James Jones. Yeah, this card is really good. Anyways, so because when the Warriors play us, they're usually okay, we got an Amethyst here. Sorry, let's just see what this Amethyst is gonna be. I mean, there's some really good ones out there. J.R. Smith. Let's see what we have here. Jason Richardson. Oh, this is one of the new cards. Yeah, I mean, I was just actually funny story. So I was just texting to tweeting STG the other day. I was like, "Yo, Jason Richardson came out, so you better get your hands back to the packs because I know you love him. Back in 2K15, he was your favorite player." That was just a joke, right? And it turns out STG actually liked the tweet, and so it was really exciting for me. I was like, "Oh, thank you for liking my tweet." One of his biggest fans, and he actually turns out to say, "Oh, thanks for the support." Right? I was like, "Damn!" I just talked to STG, which is one of the biggest, one of my favorites, back in 2 years ago, and as well as last year. And this year, he's done tremendously less things on as well as MT is concerned, but still, he's been one of my favorites. It was such a genuine moment. It's like so much fun. And I can't wait to play with this Jason Richardson card. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun. He has a Hall of Fame badge as well, I believe. But they actually took one away from his, Ruby version, which was the reward for Kobe, I think. Yeah, for the High Flyer selection. Anyways, so last night's game was a lot different than the night before in terms... 3 nights ago, in terms that the Warriors couldn't still have problems where they can have turnovers, and as far as points off turnovers, the Cavaliers can still expose them some way because in the end, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to diss LeBron and the Cavaliers, but I think that the Cavaliers are a lot more selfish a team as the Warriors are. So the Warriors got, Klay Thompson, who's a great defender, Kevin Durant, who's like picking up defense tremendously this year, Draymond, who himself is also another very good defender. So with all these defenders in mind, I believe that it's a lot easier to guard the Cavaliers than to guard. It's a lot easier for the Warriors to guard the Cavaliers than for the Cavaliers to guard the Warriors, because the Warriors play team basketball and then they have a lot more ball movements versus Cavaliers is more stationary. But however, one thing that they can indeed expose is, as I was talking about, getting through the passing lanes and get a lot of turnovers, get a lot of steals and score points like that. But if the Cavaliers end up doing that, they may have a shot at competing against the Warriors. Because right now, it's no longer about beating the Warriors. I mean, as far as the first games are concerned, the first two games are concerned, it's not about beating the Warriors for the Cavaliers right now. It's about keeping up with the Warriors for 4 quarters and hopefully get a win. So that's, I believe, what the Cavaliers is supposed to aim for right now, and that is to make sure that the defensive plays are on point. They play the passing lane games, do the right things, and try to get as many turnovers from the Warriors as possible. Speaking of which, last night, what's the face? Klay Thompson kind of found his game back like a little bit, which I found is pretty good too. I mean, he could have been one of the secret weapons of the Warriors as far as offense is concerned, because he's been a great defensive force throughout the whole year. So there's no doubt about that, right? So one thing they can try to get going is Klay Thompson. Besides his toaster, if he actually pick up his game as well, then you can see even with that many turnovers, it's still going to be very hard to beat the Warriors. And last night, KD to KD, Curry to Curry, they all did well. They all played on their usual level, so that's good. And if that happens, the thing that's so scary is that Irving, Love, and LeBron, except for Irving kind of slacked up a little bit, they didn't do any worse than they could have done. They just played in the usual level. And for some reasons, I mean, because of the amount of talent that's lacking right there, they're just not close to the Warriors. So if Klay Thompson gets going, just from a talent standpoint, it's just too big of a gap to close. So as of now, I'm gonna go with the Warriors winning the series, as you can probably guess by my tone. But I'm gonna go on a limb and say maybe Warriors in 4. Because as much as the referees can try to make sure that the Cavaliers the two teams play a few more games so that they can get more revenue. They can't really do that much on the court. Like, they can make some controversial calls, but they cannot really flip the game in terms of they cannot make a wrong call for every possession or something like that, right? So if the talent difference is so huge in this case, I don't even think the referees can get a hand on the teams. And even with a slight bias from the refs, I can still see the Warriors. Oh my God, here's a topper. And wouldn't you expect it? It's a ruby. Well, I guess there goes $20. Oh God damn! It's one of the cheaper rubies too. Oh boy. Can we get 2 more packs? Nothing going on here. So as I said, as far as predictions are concerned, I'm gonna go on to say Warriors in 4, if not in 5, because 5 games is obviously a lot more doable. They're gonna finish out in their home court, and it's gonna be more love from the fans, But yeah, that's it. That's the video. We've finished this pack. We've got a lot of repeats. Wow, I've actually got quite a bit. So I'm gonna try to sell all of these, get some MT back, and hopefully do another pack opening very soon. Yeah, I mean, not sell all content, send out to my auctions if I can do that, and not enough space. Yeah, send player to auction. Yeah, let's go with those, and all these players we can sell for 500 coins, which is, So yeah, what do you guys think about the third game that's gonna happen in Cleveland? I mean, obviously, a lot of you will be rooting for the Cavaliers just because they're the Eastern Conference champion, but Do you guys still think they have a chance at closing in the Warriors? I mean, I've heard a lot of arguments about how. Oh boy, not enough space already. Let's see what we have in my auctions. I have tons of cars like these. I'm gonna sell those for 100 coins. Are you kidding? Yeah, that's definitely it. These don't go for a lot anyways. I'm just gonna apply the badges. Quick sell all of these. And definitely apply the rest of the things. I mean, speed with ball. I mean, who can I have with the speed with ball shoe? Already got a diamond shoe with this guy. Why not? Driving layup, moving shot mid. Apply to maybe Dennis Rodman, because he's got none of that. I'm not gonna override the shoe. Maybe this guy. The thing about 2K is towards this later part of the year, most of the cards that you have are not that. I'm not saying they're bad, but like you just don't even have the time and the attention to actually use all of them. You know. For example, I've got this Artist Gilmore here. Like who uses Artist Gilmore at this point in the year? You know. +6 acceleration and stamina. Maybe to pet it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna apply the contracts. But yeah, if you support the Cavaliers, I mean that's cool. But just tell me in the comment section down below to see if you know what are the reasons behind that. I mean, to support, obviously, you don't have a reason to support them, but like, do you still think that they have an honest shot at the championships here? I mean, last year it was kind of similar, you know, like the Warriors blew out the Cavaliers in the first 2 games, and they actually won a game in Cleveland in I think the 4th game. Yeah, but they got blew out in Cleveland in the 3rd game as well. But the thing is, I saw them blow a 3-1 lead last year, but I don't see it happening this year because, first of all, I believe Durant is a lot better of a player than, well, Harrison Barnes and I don't know who else, Bogut, like whoever the Warriors could give up for this year, you know. So obviously the argument can also be that, well, you know, Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead last year as well. But, you know, the thing is, talent to a certain level just can start overriding the amount of choking that's going into it, you know. I believe that, yes, there may be cases where, you know, they can kind of wobble a little bit, but I don't see them actually losing to the Cavaliers at this point, you know. Yeah, so I mean that's it. That's the end of the video. Hopefully you like the pack opening. I mean, we did pack Jason Richardson, which I'm not that excited for, but you know it's better than nothing. And I'm definitely gonna get more pack openings later down this year, and hopefully get some of the better diamonds out there. I mean, diamonds at all. You know, that would be great. Cause what did I pack this year besides Shaq, O'Neal, and I packed Shaq, I packed Magic, I packed Rick Barry, like all the high scorers. I mean, all the playoff performers except for Kobe and Bird, I think, and Kawhi. So basically all of those except for those 3, and I packed Jabbar, Pistol Pete. In the high score, I was able to sell Jabbar for tons of MT on the first day and bought him back later for cheap. But hopefully my luck will increase, and by the time that LeBron will drop, maybe in the playoff packs, maybe elsewhere. By the time that a better Curry will be dropping, or even Durant. I'm not even sure if there's going to be another Durant because he's already got the 97 version, which is very good. He's still on my team. He's just that good, you know. So I don't see them having another Durant, but if they do, that'll be great. I'll just have one more reason to open up more playoff packs because these are also pretty cheap too. So I don't mind opening these. So I'll hopefully catch you guys in the next pack opening video. In the meantime, have fun and yeah, look forward to talk to people in the comment section. Peace.